Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and a whiny good night. My nose is an absolute wreck. Stamp collecting fun. You will have to put up with my whiny voice today. Peter speaking, reporting from Planet Stamp World. And what are we looking at today? Well, we'll just have a look at what's going on here. Here we have a stamp with a smile on his or her face. Their face, maybe. Look here, Shamrock. So there's a hint. There's a character, could be me. Stamp collecting fun. Eire. So we'll remove that, and we'll have a look at this. Have a look at this. I'll just take a slurp of coffee. Oh, very bad today, my sinuses. I can barely speak and breathe and talk. Righty-ho, so what have we got here? Well, a friend has come and delivered unto me a big bag of Eire stamps on paper. So I thought, we'll just dive in. We won't prepare anything. We'll have a look what is in this. Now, what did I pay for it? Well, nothing. But equity demands that such time that my friend Ian, thank you Ian, wants to have a root and toot through my own GB section. He is, he can come anytime. He is very welcome to come and have a look and take whatever he needs from my spares. It's called swapping, it's called fairness, it's called building the excitement, building a collection. And no man is an island. So, let's open up. Let's open up. We won't tip them all out, but what we'll do is we'll grab with these. A nice, neat pinch. Ooh! So we're looking immediately at stamps on paper. So what are we going to get from what looks to be a massive amount of Eire stamps? So are they all from one era? And so far we're looking at this stamp, which we saw the other day, I believe. The 32. So what I may do is put them in piles, and I don't want to soak them, but I may tidy them up in some way, cut them straight, and hopefully see some difference within the package that we could use for a little collection or a little display. So they're all on paper. So here we have like the bracelets one, silver bracelet, intricate design, beautiful stamp, Eire. Another and another, though this stamp seems to have been ripped, so maybe destined for the recycling, I think, that one. Another, so that's a third. Here we have a big old piece. So what's going on here? Well, with this one we're looking at a Eire County, Connemara maybe? Connemara County? I don't know. But it's a cancel. So what I will do is I will keep this separate as a cancel. Yeah, I do like cancels. I do want to spend some time collecting cancels. Here we have a early Christmas, post early for Christmas maybe. But this is the orange version of the 28. That's the 32. So that will go there. Another 32. Bit of a dink there, so probably the bin. We got so many of them, we can be, we can be a little bit fussy today. Here we have the wave across it. Ian was saying that it's a bit lazy, that, isn't it? Just to have a wave, Try something a bit different. Put a few words on it, or the county or the village or the city. That would be nice. Oh, that goes in the orange pile there. More waves, more cuts needed for that particular one. Here's a biggie. Surely there's something decent on this. There is a roundness there, but they've run out of ink. That's disappointing, but it will go there. We have so many, though, that we are bound to get something a little bit different, and here's the start of something a little bit different. So 2 for the price of 1. Gop Gaig. Go Gaig. Can't say I've heard of that. Yeah, so that's a third pile that we've got. Oh, now then, what have we got here? Probably the Caig again. The Caig, something Caig. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that it's been torn there. That would have been worth keeping, but it's kept as a stamp anyway. Here we've got another one with a cancel. Golan County. Yeah, it's not in the English language, it's in the Gaelic language. So it will have to be looked up. That's not a bad cancel, actually, so I will look that up. We'll put that with the cancels. Here we have the orange. Here we have a cancel. I can see you peeping out. Athlone, maybe. Athclaig. But possibly. It all needs researching the Gaelic. 1993. Mulcahy is the surname, so I'm going to keep the surname as well. So I may trim this a little, just tidy it up a bit. But yeah, I quite like that. Give me something to get my teeth into. Someone's already had the scissors to this one. That goes there. That goes there. I think we've seen that before. Here's a deep and crisp and even one. Carrigan, maybe. A bit of a bend in it, but yeah, I'll keep that with the cancels. Here we've got Rayston. Again, I've not heard of these places in Ireland. I should, maybe, because I'm 44% Irish. But I'm not getting anything. I think it's because it's in the Gaelic rather than in the English language. 95. So these, I suspect, are all from the year 95. So that will have to go with a stamp. Here we have a little interesting thingy. Bailey Affa. 92. Stamp. Yep, that's quite nice. It may have been the other side of the one we saw before. That goes there. That goes there for the stamp only. Bit of a cancel. Yeah, I may become more aggressive with these cancels if they're not up to scratch. A nice pair and a cancel. I mean, nothing actually is getting thrown away. You know, there's one stamp being thrown away at the minute. Something or other. Stamp. I think I'll keep that just for the giggles with the pile of the greens. And here's the orange 28. You don't mind really if they've made a bit of an effort with the cancel, but it's when it's just the squiggly lines that is a bit of a disappointment really. Ooh, that looks nasty, so I'll keep that there. Here's a double. Sock on the nose, but again the ink is a bit. They need to add more ink and more care to the cancellation. Here we have reach out. Be a good neighbour. That's a nice cancel. So that will actually be deemed worthy. So nothing too exciting jumping out. It seems to be just two stamps. And I can see why it's been handed over, maybe. But when I buy stamps, I tend to buy stamps off paper. But if they're on paper, I can see the value if there's cancellations and the like that can be explored. Excuse me. Be a Good Neighbour one, 1994. So all the same stamp, all the same year. So possibly from a business, or this may be 94, that is also. Someone's been cutting that. Two more, that, and that. So we just have another, maybe deep dive in to see if there's anything different at all. Possibly not. Be a Good Neighbour. The greens. The oranges and the greens. The oranges. Purple. So we've got a third. We're starting a third. That's quite nice, actually. So that's, blood donors are always needed. We'll keep that out. That's a nice one. The greens. Green. Oh, hello. We have a stamp of interest here. I mean, this is one I've already got, but makes a nice little change. Yeah, so I might tidy that up a bit. Yeah, put that there, out of the way. Greens, then into the oranges again. Orange. Green, orange. Double green. Yeah, so that's quite nice. That'll be quite nice. I'll be able to get something from this little, well, rather large bag. Once tidied up, there can be a little bit of a exhibition or a be a kidney donor. Look at that. Something can be retrieved from this, and then the others come back to spares. So that's it for this. Nothing too exciting. So we've had, I think we've had one of those, a heap of the greens and a heap of the oranges, and one other colour. I think was there a blue in there? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is work with what I've pulled out so far and see what is presented. And I may return with the little presentation later on. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and thanks again to Ian for his generosity. Pop back on, son, anytime you want to have a look at mine and have a rumble and a root. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye for now.